India, the land of warriors. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, many brave hearts had fought for their country, for their kingdom, for their people. India, the land of treasures and wealth. Many outsiders had stepped into India only for those treasures. From Taimur to Muhammad Ghori, some of them ruled India for many years. We can find many famous names of powerful dynasties. The story for which riots came off in different parts of this country. The story for which we came to know about the name Padmavati. What was the actual story behind? Today, for the first time of Factopedia, we'll tell one of the famous story from the page of history. This is not only a story, this is a symbol of sacrifice, a symbol of honesty, a symbol of pride of a Rajput, a story of a Rajput queen. Before starting this video, we need to clear that every information, video clips, images that will be presented here is taken from the internet. We do not own anything. The purpose of making this video is simply for entertainment, not to hurt anybody's sentiment. Hello friends, this is Divyendu and you're watching Factopedia. So without saying much, get ready to take a historical ride of India. Our story begins in the 12th century. During this time, India was under a wave of raids from Muslim armies of Central Asia. Muhammad Ghori began a systematic war of expansion into northern India. The Khilji dynasty was established and a new era of conquest began. In 1303, Alauddin Khilji from Khilji dynasty, the ruler of Delhi, reached the gates of Chittorgarh. A poem called Padmavat was written in 1540, more than 200 years after the siege of Chittorgarh, by the Sufi poet Malik Muhammad Jaisi. The most historians dismiss it as a work of fiction, while some consider certain parts to be true. This is the story of that time when Chittor or Chittor Fort of Rajasthan in India is one of the largest and majestic forts in the country. Centuries ago, the fort was witnessed courage, chivalry, sacrifice and fierce battles. The story of Rani Padmavati is from an era when kings, soldiers, women and commoners considered death as a better option than dishonor or surrender to the foreign invading armies. Rani Padmini or Padmavati was the daughter of Gandharv Sen, the king of Singhala, as well as wife of Raja Ratan Sen of Chittor, a wise and most beautiful woman of her time. Among his courtiers was Raghav Chetan, an exceptional artist and a musician. But secretly, Raghav Chetan was performing black magic for his own selfish needs. When Raja Ratan Sen heard of this, he banished him from the court and his kingdom. Shamefaced, Raghav Chetan fled to Delhi. Delhi was then ruled by the powerful king Alauddin Khilji, one of the successors of Khilji Sultanate. Raghav Chetan asked Khilji to attack Chittorgarh. Khilji was not interested to do so. It's now Raghav Chetan used a last bait. He told Khilji about Raja Ratan's beautiful wife Rani Padmavati. Rani Padmini was an exceptionally beautiful and learned queen from the Singhala kingdom. Khilji sent a message to Chittor asking to meet Ratan Sen along with his family. Rani Padmavati sensed a foul play and agreed to greet Khilji, but only through a mirror. Khilji took one look at her and decided he wanted her for himself. As Ratan Sen accompanied Khilji to the entrance to see him off, Khilji's soldiers kidnapped Ratan Sen, took him to Delhi. During this time, Devpal, the ruler of neighboring kingdom, sends an emissary to ask Padmavati's hand in marriage. She is outraged by this and declines, waiting for the returns of her husband. Khilji sent a note to Padmavati informing her to hand over herself to Khilji if she wanted to see her husband alive. Padmavati thought the matter over and agreed with the condition that she would arrive in Delhi with 700 maids and palanquins for her assistance, and Khilji agreed. When Padmavati, along with her entourage, arrived in Delhi, it was not maids, but 700 of Chittor's best soldiers, fully armed and equipped. Ratan Singh successfully returned to Chittor. Alauddin Khilji was enraged, and he sieged on Chittor to obtain Padmavati. Many events occurred during the period of siege, till the fort was finally taken. Meanwhile, Ratan Sen was killed in a duel with Devpal, the king of Kumbhalner, who was also enamored with Padmavati's beauty. When Alauddin Khilji was finally able to capture the fort, there was only Padmavati and her women left. To protect their honor, the women led by the queen Padmavati went through a secret passage that was linked from the Chittor fort to Jouhar Kund and courageously laid down their lives. When Khilji entered into that place, he got nothing but the burning ashes. In terms of battle, he might own, but he actually defeated. He was defeated by the honor of a Rajput queen. He was defeated by the honesty of an Indian woman. He was defeated by a woman. The only thing that is depicted is the reality, and sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. And this story will remain there with the history of India, with the history of Rajasthan. And in this way, the story ends with the sacrifice of all those brave women, with the unspoken reality and pride of Rajputs, with the pride of Rani Padmavati.